Good morning, and welcome back to For Whom the Bell Tolls, where we're just talking about chapters bit by bit. Today's chapter 33. Well, we've managed to get roughly halfway into the book without anything too heavy. Okay, we've had glimpses of heaviness in the background of people, but nothing front and center. Belle is away at patrol, so Lily and Sharky are having a girls' night. Despite a soup explosion and playing in the rain, our little ones become a bit reserved, lost in thought, and it's thoughts that were certain to come up eventually. We know, thanks to Lily's cursory check of the soul file, very little about her biological mother, but we know enough to follow Lily's train of thought when Sharky asks the painful question that many adopted or fostered children ask at some point: why didn't my parents want me? As someone who was adopted before I even knew the difference, seeing this play out and the fears put into the open, it's the emotional equivalent of getting punched in the gut with an uppercut combo. And I didn't have too much of a struggle with those thoughts myself, but it did come up in passing thoughts sometimes. Those fears and insecurities for Sharky have her almost unable to rest unless she is in her room with its little enchantment from Carl that nobody can enter without her permission. Even still, while she's slow to trust with that kind of space, she is reaching a level of trust where she opens up about those fears with the first person who advocated for her. Lily is nothing but reassuring, telling her adopted ward that things can happen outside of our control. It's not always fair, and some people really get the shit end of the stick. But these circumstances are not the child's fault. It happened because the people around her had their own problems, be it other circumstances or outright malice worthy of Greg's attention. Down on level 9. And innocent people often get caught in the crossfire of those people's decisions. With the life behind them, she now has found a family with a truly loving spirit mother and her demon daddy. Also, I totally called it a few chapters ago when I referred to Lucifer as Uncle Lucy. That is especially important to put on record.